Hi Ashigash. So I can see that you are a family intern from Chennai and you are planning to do masters in the UK and you have shortlisted a few courses. Great. And there is a course that is MSc in drug discovery and biomedical sciences. So which college is it from? I just see that you have selected it. I've selected the course, but can you tell me which college it is? Okay, great. So you have found the course, which is MSc in Drug Discovery and Biomedical Sciences from Edinburgh Napier University. So far, I know that Edinburgh Napier University is a great university, and I don't know much about the course that they offer, but I do know about MSc Drug Discovery and Biomedical Science. So just to clarify here that biomedical sciences in the UK goes as an undergraduate course. So it's like more like you have done your PharmD and then again you're doing another undergraduate course. So that's what biomedical science is about. But since they are mentioning that this is an MSc, that means it is a postgraduate course and they're going to go in depth about drug discovery. So the course that I studied in UK was MSc Medical Affairs, and in our college there were three different courses. One of it was MSc Medical Affairs, another one is clinical pharmacology, another one was drug development. And for all of these three different courses we had five shared modules. In all the three on all the five different modules that we studied, we went in depth about what are the steps involved in drug development, went in detail about clinical pharmacology, then pharmaceutical sciences, the more of the organic chemistry and the chemistry part of it, and basically trying to understand what are the different phases of drug development. So more of things that will be covered in your course, the drug discovery, would be how the drug will be brought to market, what are the phases involved, and what can be done, like tweaking of a medicine. So all of those things will be covered in your course. And for me, I feel like it is a great course. If you are planning to move into the industry, this is a great start for you. And also it's just that there are few other caveats that you have to consider. It's not just a course that you can think about and then you can just move to another country, but you also have to see what are the job opportunities. So first and foremost, before moving to UK, I would suggest you to have a look at the shortage occupation list. I will drop the link in the chat right now while I'm speaking, so that you can also have a understanding about what I'm talking about. So this is that list that you have to look into before considering to move to UK. This is because first, when you move to the country, you are coming in the student visa, and that student visa is valid during your period of studies. And once it is done, you can apply for the post study work visa, which is another 2 years of staying in the country, and you can work wherever you want. You can work in the industry, you can work in the pharmacy, you can work any other jobs that you are interested in, you can work. But after 2 years, there will be a time where you may have to go out of the country, you may have to leave the country. So to make your site safe, to stay in UK for longer, you should be able to choose a course or a job which will let you stay in the country for a long time. So for that, you need to shift from the UK Tier 4 visa to a UK Tier 2 visa. So how will you know that? For to find that out, you have to look into the link that I just shared in the chat. If you look into that link, you will see that there are some of the jobs that are in the shortage list. Also, there are jobs that are for skilled worker. That means that skilled people are not available in this country, and they are open to more people from different countries joining them. So you can use that list and find out what will be the job opportunities if you can move from your student visa to the tier 2 visa, which will help you stay in the country for a long period of time. You can stay for at least 5 years, and then you can move to indefinite leave to remain, and then finally move into British citizenship. So if this is of interest to you, have a look. Or else you are of a mindset that you just want to come to UK, take your degree, go back to any other country, or maybe go back to India. You don't have to specifically go through that list and try to find if you are a part of the shortage occupation list or not. So that is one of the most important thing that you need to look at. So when I talk about the finding finding the occupation in UK, there are a few other things like responding back to Ashika. It's just not about the course, it's just not about the university. Both the course as well as the university that you have chosen is great. And since you are still a PharmD intern, there are a lot more things that you have to think about. It's just that once you have completed your course, will your interest be same? Are you interested in working in corporate? Are you interested in working elsewhere? Are you interested in going to research? Because once you fix your mindset at this point while you are a student, there is no going back. So please try to evaluate all the options that is available. Try to speak with more people. And also, if you're trying to move to UK, most important thing is to gain some experience. I can tell from my own experience that I have gained some experience before, like the corporate experience, work experience before moving to UK, which was very helpful for me. The current company that I'm working in, they actually looked at the PharmD internship that I worked. And I was working in antibiotic stewardship, so they were very interested. Because of that experience, I got my current job. So UK is a job experience based market. Always try to gain maximum experience at least for like 1 or 2 years, and it will help you get a job after doing your course once you come to UK. So that is one important thing. But it is not prescriptive. It doesn't mean that you always have to get that experience to come to UK and only then you will get a job. But majority of the times, it works out if you have a good experience, UK Indian experience. If you are working in a good company like Icon or maybe like Pfizer, big pharmas, all of that experience counts when you move to UK. So have that in mind. And also, not just the university, like I said, you have to look at the faculty, you have to look at the internship opportunities. What is the experience of the previous students who were studying? Have they got placed? Have they found good opportunities? And where is the location? So Edinburgh, you say it is in Edinburgh. So what it will be the accommodation like? Where will you be doing your part time? So if you're interested in all of that, please do a good research in all of these details before fixing the course. The course is amazing, the college is amazing, but you just need to have a lot of interest and research that needs to go into this area before you finalize it. So hope this is a good answer that you have received. If you have more questions, please put it in the chat. Thank you for the question, Ashiga. Next is coming from Darnish, and he's asking me, hello, can we directly move to masters after completion of UG without job experience? So is it related to UK based market, or is it in India that you're talking about? Because in my experience, what I did was I completed my PharmD, and as soon as I completed that is my undergraduate course, obviously. So after I completed that, then I started working in a corporate company. So it was not a big pharma, but we were doing consulting. So that was my first experience, and I didn't have any previous experience before. So soon after my UG, I started working in a pharma consulting company. And after working there for like 9 months, around 9 months, I quit and I came to UK to study my masters. And while I was studying my masters, I got my current job as an internship. And after completing that internship for like 1 year, I moved to my next role. So that is my whole timeline. So to answer your question, yes, you can start working in a company soon after you have completed your UG. All you need to do is that while you're studying your UG, be very proactive. Try to do as many paper publications, or like try to do some internship with companies, like summer internships. And I have noticed that many pharma companies are giving summer internships even in India right now. So try to take up those opportunities so that once you are done with your course, you can start working in the industry. Hope this answers your question, Danish. Please let me know if you have more questions. Please do drop it in the chat box below. Next is coming from Dream 11 team. So you're asking me about, tell me something about OSPAP. Is OSPAP course good? And also, yeah. So obviously, what is OSPAP? It is yeah, starting with, once we are registered in India, if you have to get registered and start working as a licensed pharmacist in any other country, you may have to write an exam, you may have to do a additional course, etc. So in UK, how it works is through OSPAP. For OSPAP, you have to do like a 9 months course. Either in 2 to 3 universities is the place where you can do these courses. So it's a 9 months course, or that will be a diploma course. If you are doing like a MSc course, that will be a 12 months course. So you have to do that course and then write a set of exam, and then do another set of internship, and then you write the final exam, and thereby you become a licensed pharmacist. And from most of the people whom I have spoken with, they have told me that it is like 1 plus 1 year of the whole journey is going to take you like 2 years. That is 1 year of studying the OSPAP. Like even if it is like 9 months, let's consider it's 1 year plus 1 year of internship, and the end of that 1 year, you become you can write the final exam, and then you thereby you become a licensed pharmacist. So what it how can I compare it? I can compare it versus my journey in corporate. In corporate, it is very easy to get in, and then starts the whole struggle of like keep on trying to prove yourself. There is a lot of performance that you have to keep up with, and there is a lot of analysis. And so you have to keep on, like, climbing up the ladder one by one. Each year there is a lot of striving to be the better version of yourself. So constant hustle in corporate. Whereas when you consider the pharmacy, the hospital pharmacy, community pharmacy, and all the OSPAP course that comes on the right hand side, there is a very big struggle of getting into it. That is like doing that course, the writing the exams itself, doing the internship, and then finally becoming that registered or licensed pharmacist in an abroad country. That period, like 2 years, is going to be a struggling period for you. But after that, what happens after that is that the life gets settled. You become a registered pharmacist. You are also part of the shortage work, the shortage list that I was talking, occupation list that I was talking to you about. So in that case, your life is set. You get the tier 2 visa if you're trying to move to UK, and you can stay in that visa. The job, the pay rate is also very good. And if you are in a very remote area of UK, the pay is much higher. I've heard from people say that it is like 50 pounds an hour. So thereby you can imagine how much you will be making. So typically a person would be working around like 40 hours a week, and thereby the salary is very high. So the initial struggle of passing that exam, it may be high, but after that your life is set, because you are a part of the shortage occupation list. B, you have a good salary and a good pay rate. And third, your life is set. There is no like constant hustle to prove yourself. You have a good reputation in the society. You are a licensed pharmacist. People respect you. So that is a good aspect if you are trying to become a registered pharmacist abroad. So congratulations to you. So please go ahead if you have gotten admissions to any OSPAP colleges. Well done. Congratulations, Dream 11 team. So I hope I have answered your question. Please let me know if you have more questions. Please drop in the chat box below. Next is Ashiga. Yeah, thank you so much. It was very helpful. Next is from Junaid. He says, "I had completed my B pharmacy. Now I want to move to UK for OSPAP course." Well done. I think I'm not sure about the eligibility criteria. Please do have a look at that. But from my understanding, I can only say what happens in OSPAP, and also how the life can change if you clear your OSPAP examination and complete and get registered. Life is going to be very great and on the brighter side. So please do check the OSPAP eligibility. I didn't do OSPAP, so I have to clear that out first. I came to study MSc Medical Affairs in UK. I didn't do OSPAP because I have given a lot of reasons in my previous video. If you want, you can check that out. But I can very briefly share it here. It's just that I was not sure if I'm going to stay in UK for long, so that's why I chose a more global kind of a course. And secondly, the course itself, like, spending 9 months, nine a course like 12 to 13 lakhs for a 9 months course. I didn't have that kind of luxury to do a global course as well as a pharmacy related course. So I preferred to do a global course, which was MSc Medical Affairs in King's College London. And if I have a lot of money coming to me in the coming years, and I have the also time and everything available, I am for sure going to do OSPAP, which is going to set up my life for sure in future, even in corporate. Yeah, that's one thing that I have to mention. Please don't feel like if you are doing OSPAP, you become a registered pharmacist in UK, your life is just bound to hospitals and community pharmacy. It's not that. You can still move to corporate. There is a bright, very luxurious life waiting for you in corporate. So you can start working in medical affairs team, maybe in regulatory affairs, and also maybe in marketing scene. So there are three main opportunities in the corporate side itself. So yeah, it's very it's actually nice if you want to try out something new. Yeah, so that's something. So I haven't done OSPAP course, so not much that I can talk about the eligibility. If you have completed pre-pharmacy, please do have a look, but never discouraging you from like, doing it. It's a great course and a great career ahead. Yeah, which one is best, MSc or diploma? I would prefer a diploma because it is 9 months course. But given that if you are coming from an international country like suppose India or Pakistan or any of the South Asian countries, basically if you are an international in UK, 9 months diploma will not help you stay in the country, in terms of like you will not get the PSW visa. Having said that, 12 months you get an MSc, which is cool. And also you get the opportunity to apply for the post study work visa. Having said that, there is also one more caveat. Since you're trying to become a licensed pharmacist in UK, most probably like 90% of the times you will get this skilled worker visa. That is a tier 2 visa that everybody is looking for. And your name is also the occupation list also has the licensed pharmacist job opportunities listed in there. So you don't basically need the post study work visa. So in that case you can still manage with just that 9 months course. But it is just me trying to find things from YouTube as well as Google, but I haven't had any personal experience. So that's why. So these are the two things that I would consider. Will the 9 months course help me stay in the country? Will I get a tier 2 visa sponsorship within that period of time? If not, should I go for a 12 months course that is a MSc? And how will the MSc benefit me? Will I need the post study work visa? So all of these questions, you can just have a look and you can come to a conclusion. So I'm just giving you some points to think over, but never a conclusive answer. Hope that helps. Junaid? And yeah, next is Ashiga asking a question. I know it's silly, never a silly question. Nothing is silly, okay? So, what are the different job opportunities in corporate and research after the course that I mentioned? Okay, that is the MSc Drug Development course that you mentioned. Like, I don't understand the proper difference between corporate and research. Okay, I'll give you a proper example. Before, I'll just have a glass of water. Okay, corporate companies basically includes big pharmas or the consulting companies. Then the CROs, that is the corporate companies that contract research organizations that help pharma. So to name a few big pharmas, it would be Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk. All of these are big pharma companies. And to name a few CROs, it would be basically Icon, then Syneos Health. So all of those are CRO companies. The best thing about the corporate is that you have a fixed time of work, like 9 to 5. Basically, most of my work is desk based job, but there are also so it's basically dependent on the department that you're working in. So I work in regulatory affairs. There are people who work in medical affairs, quality, then clinical operations. So all of these people work in 9 to 5, a desk-based job in corporate companies. But also there are people in research and development, like people who are scientists. So those guys work in the labs. The labs will not be situated in the major cities. They will be far away from the cities. Like in London, we don't have basically the company's research heads or research departments, and they will be outskirts. They will be outside of London, and they will be based there, and they will be doing research, contacting the research teams outside of London. Maybe they will contact the headquarters. So this is how it works in corporate versus research. Okay, research, you can either, like I said, you can either do it in corporate. You can do a lot of research works, like be a scientist in corporate companies, or you can join academics. So academics would be basically you're working with some, like in India we have NITs, we have IITs, we also have AIMS, JIPMER. So all of those are like institutions where people join those institutions to start doing research. Similarly, in UK also we have major universities like King's College London, where I studied. Then there is Imperial Health, then UCL. So all of these are big. Oxford. All of these are like big academic institutions where research happens. You can still join them, and if you have completed a pharma background, you can still join them, and you can do a lot of research, very interesting research. Now coming to the pros and cons. Like, what is the pros and cons? Corporate 9 to 5 job, fixed salary, you have a fixed life, there is a work life balance. Then yeah, basically that's a stable life that you can ask for comes from corporate. Coming to the academics, you have a fixed salary. I don't think you have a 9 to 5. There could be chances where you have to work extra, but they would give you, most of the academics would give you a tier 2 sponsorship. That is a good thing to have. Companies also do give tier 2 sponsorship, but it is very rare, very hard to get. But academics, they are since they are licensed under NHS, if they have a study going under the NHS is the health service. There's a national health service in UK. They are the ones who provide, what do I say, like the health services in UK. So everything is like nationalized. You don't have, people don't pay out of pocket. Like when we have fever, we go to the doctors and we try to buy medicine out of our pocket, right? So everything is NHS based here in UK. So if you're working in an academic, and if it is based under NHS, there are more chances of you getting the tier 2 sponsorship. So these are the two differences. I hope I made some sense. And also, Ashigal, you had a question like, can I work in England after my course if I do masters in Scotland? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yes, I can give you an example of my friend who did his course from Edinburgh, and then after his course he moved to Manchester. and there he was working with a company. I think it was a consulting company, and he had the similar experience. He was able to work in England. So um, during his time, it was fine, but I don't know. There has been some changes that's happening up north. So like Scotland being cut off, and I am not sure of that. So please do have a look. That's a great question that you asked. From my experience, from my friend's experience, I have seen that he was able to work without any problems. It was very seamless for him. But please do have a look. That's a great question that you asked. But if anyone else also has the similar questions, I think we should look into it. It's a great question. Okay. Junaid, you're asking another question. So this is which course can I do after B Pharmacy in UK? Best one course which is good globally. Okay, that's a good question. I have a friend who also did B Pharma, and then she moved to UK immediately after her B Pharmacy, and she did MSc Drug Development. But it was in King's College London. So I think drug development as well as clinical pharmacology, these are two very interesting courses I think you can do after B Pharmacy, but there are so many other courses. So how would you find that out? Basically, doing a Google search or YouTube will not work. So I would suggest that you go to LinkedIn and then try to find people who are currently studying in UK. Just type in some random UK colleges names like King's, Edinburgh Napier, or Oxford Brookes, all of these courses in LinkedIn, and try to find people who are like similar looking like us, so South Asians, and then try to see if they are coming from a background of like B Pharmacy or pharmacy, and thereby you can see how many of them are studying courses after B Pharmacy. So that's a very simple research that you can do. So always go to LinkedIn and try to find like minded people. So one thing is that either you choose the course, find the location, find the course that you want to study, and then go and find similar background people from LinkedIn. So that's how it's going to work for you. Hope that helps. But yeah, there are two courses that I suggested for you, Junaid. I think you can study MSc Drug Development or MSc Clinical Pharmacology. Both of these courses are offered at King's College London. Okay. Um, Next is a question coming from Manasa. So you're asking me, good evening, ma'am. I am going to plan masters in UK for this September intake. Please suggest demanding master's course. It'll be helpful. I am now a PharmD intern. That's a great question. I like your plan, and I think this is the best time to start looking since it's still April. So I have actually posted a previous video where I have described about five most important or luxurious courses that I would have chosen if I am taking a course at this point. But I will be dropping more videos in the coming weeks where I am trying to find more interesting courses which you can pick up. But since I have given this advice previously also, since you are an intern, since you're a family intern, try to gain as much as like work experience possible. Like you can gain a clinical experience working in a pharmacy. You can start working in a community pharmacy. It could be part time. I hope it is not too demanding for you, but still start to do that. And try to, if you are planning to move to UK immediately after your course, try to do all of this immediately, because it will help you gain knowledge and also get some experience before moving to UK. Because after your course is done, you would need that experience. It will help you find a job after your course is done in UK. Otherwise it is going to a bit of a struggle. Otherwise, if you are planning to take like a 1 year break and do some work experience and then move to UK, it'll be good. But if you're doing that, try to do it with some reputable companies like big pharmas or the CROs that I mentioned, because those skill sets and the work experience can be transferred to UK. All of those companies are the big pharmas or CROs that are based in India or any other South Asian countries, are also based in UK. So the names actually matter when in your resume. If they say that, if they see that you have an experience from a big pharma like AstraZeneca, you will be immediately be called for interviews, maybe get hired. So things are more speeded up there. Like it's quicker for you to find job after completing your course if you have a previous work experience. So always have that in mind. I'm not discouraging you. If you are interested in have going into another masters soon after completing your undergraduate, it's well and good. You can complete your masters seamlessly, it's completely fine. But if you also intend to work in UK, try to gain some experience. That will help you. Yeah, okay, so hope it helps you. I'm not discouraging anyone. Actually, I'm not discouraging anyone from coming to UK. It's just that I'm telling you, it is the reality. Having some experience helps. So it is not that you have to work in corporate itself to get experience. You can work, you well, if you are a pharmacy intern, gain some clinical pharmacy experience by working under some doctors, write some papers, publications, then get some referral notes, and also work in some community or a hospital pharmacy. All of that experience matters. So I can tell you what happens exactly. So when you are getting hired or getting an interview call, they just want to see if you're a right fit. So if you have had like previous experience working in corporate, what they're trying to analyze is that you have had like similar experiences before, you have faced challenges, what are your weak points, what are your strong points, everything you are aware of it, and you are able to deal such things when you are in this country. So they want to hire such people. They are not like, okay, you have got experience so you are the right fit. It's not like that. They just want to see that you are the right fit for that role, because you have had, if you have faced such experiences in the past, it will be easy for you to transition. It'll be a seamless fit for the company. So that's how it works. Hope it helps. Yeah, next is hope it helps, Mansa. Next is that Danish again. So which one is good, Ireland or UK for pharmacy graduates after completion of course? That's a great question. Initially, I was also confused because Ireland was the hub, is still the hub of pharma companies. So there are a lot of job opportunities in Ireland. It is similar in UK, I would say. It's just that we don't have much manufacturing happening in UK. Even if it is so, it is towards the interior or outskirts of London. And so the courses offered in Ireland as well as UK, they are almost similar. There are some great colleges in Ireland. I had a few in mind while I was looking for my courses also. Then I identified UK to be a better option because there are a lot of companies based here in UK. It's just yeah, I just feel like there are a lot of opportunities, lots of companies, lots of good colleges, numerous colleges. When you compare it with Ireland, there are so many number of colleges in UK. And also I wanted to specifically study in Russell Group University. That's why I came to UK. And also job opportunities. Like I said, in London itself, we have the corporate offices of major big pharmas. We have CRO headquarters, or like at least the affiliates being located in UK or London itself. Then we have the phase one trial units, not only NHS but also other phase one trial units outside of NHS. So there are lots of opportunities in UK. I don't exactly know what is a number of people who got hired in Ireland, but I just know about UK. Many of my friends who came in the first batch of MSc Medical Affairs or the clinical pharmacology, drug development, all of them got placed. And I didn't, there was a struggle of like 4 to 5 months after the course. Come on, let's be really real, because most of these courses, after you're done with your course, people take break and you need time to find the right companies and right jobs. So that's why it could be like a 4 to 5 months gap, but most of them got placed and they didn't have any problems. Yeah, when you are an international student, you will face trouble about your proving your right to work, that is about your visa. Other than that, I feel like UK was a good option and still is still a good option, but I just don't know about Ireland. Hope it helps. Next one is, can you say about the fellowship program after FAMD? And it's coming from Zahid, Sheikh Zahid. um I don't know about any fellowship programs. I haven't looked into it for real. Are you specifically talking about any fellowships offered in UK or abroad countries, or is it specifically for India? please do let me know in the comment box, so that I can have a look, and maybe, you never know, I might make a video about it. So next one is MSc in drug development job opportunities in UK. If I do this course, MSc in drug development in UK, after completion of the course, job opportunities. Hmm. Job opportunities is great. So you just have to be more mindful. Like I said, have a previous experience. It helps. Once you enter the country, if you are doing your masters in UK, once you enter the country, start applying for jobs. That's specifically if you are interested in doing a graduate role or a internship. So never be like, oh, I don't want to do internship, I don't want to do graduate roles. Just start applying for it. It's so competitive. Start applying for it. There would be a lot of interviews that you have to attend, a lot of series of things that you have to go through before you get that job. Have it on the safe side. Once you're completed with the course, if you find any other good job in corporate company, just don't go for it. So if you are like coming for a September 2024 intake, once you land in the country, soon after you land in the country, maybe by October itself, they open the applications for internships. Most of the big pharmas and CROs open their applications for internships, graduate roles, so all of those kind of roles, and start applying for it. And the vacancy actually is open for September 2025. So by the time you're done with your course, you already have a job in hand. But if you're not interested in going for it, just don't go for it, and then you can choose another or find another job, and then just leave this behind. So always, once you're in the country, start applying for jobs. And I had taken some notes that I wanted to share with you. So start building experiences, even if it is like a part-time work in a hospital pharmacy, or at NHS, or many of the community pharmacies that you have here. Start taking up those jobs, which will help you gain UK experience and help you find job after you're done with your course. And also gain feedbacks. If you have attended many interviews and you haven't gone through, if you haven't cracked the interview, try to gain the feedbacks from them. Just reach out to the HRs and say, I don't know what happened, can you please tell me what went wrong with the interview. So they will give you a feedback, and from that you can improve. So always, once you're in the country, start applying, and thereby you can improve yourself. And so I think I have answered that question before. So one last question, which is better, the OSPAP or MSc? So I have already given you an answer for that. Then which course did I choose? This question is coming from Junaid. If yes, what we have to do, and please the name of the course. Okay. Yeah, of course. I don't know your background, Junaid. I did MSc Medical Affairs at King's College London, and it was a 1 year course, very intense. Even though it is just a 1 year, you feel like it will not be that intense, but it was very intense. Whatever was taught to us in PharmD came very handy, and all of the subjects and modules that you learned in PharmD, I was able to apply it as a more application based level while I was studying my MSc Medical Affairs. Very helpful. A great course, great faculty, great location, and a lot of job opportunities for me and my peers. I have seen that from them. Good experience studying in that university. Diverse culture, being in London as well as being in that university. So I would actually recommend that course. It is MSc Medical Affairs at King's College London. Definitely, if you come from a pharmacy background or from biomedical background, maybe if you're a doctor, um, all of these previous professional qualifications are eligible to do MSc Medical Affairs. Hope it helps. Next one is OSPAP course, tough to clear as compared to other courses in pharmacy in UK. So it depends. It depends upon your what is your dedication, what is your ultimate goal. So yeah, yes, obviously, if it is examination, it's going to be tough. Cracking into OSPAP itself is tough to get admission, because there is a long waiting list. If you have got an admission already, well and good, because it is very hard, many people are trying to get in. So that is good. And also, if you can crack the exam, so life gets settled, unless unlike the other pharmacy courses where there is still a dingle dangle, like, okay, after my course, am I going to get the job, am I worried, I'm always constantly worried. So that's the part of the other pharmacy courses in UK. But compared to OSPAP, so there is a more streamlined way. Okay, after OSPAP, I'm going to become a pharmacist in UK. This is going to be my life. This is going to be how much I'm going to earn. So it's more streamlined for you. It's going to be hard in terms of writing the exam and clearing it, but it's going to be worth it. So I'm going to have someone in my channel to talk about how what their experience was clearing the OSPAP. So stay tuned. I'll share the link with you if you are subscribed, or if you drop a comment in any of the comments below. So I'll make sure that I keep you in loop. Okay, I'm speaking about clinical toxicology in abroad fellowship program. Okay, I think I have seen this question, or am I hallucinating? Okay, I actually don't have any clue about this fellowship, but I will have a look. And if I find it very interesting and I want more people to know about it, I'll make a video and I'll share it with you. I'll share it in the channel. Thank you so much for that question. Which one is easy? And best job opportunity, OSPAP or MSc drug development, or your course? It's such a very interesting but difficult question to answer, because OSPAP, like I said, it has its own benefits. It's very, your life is going to be settled if you do that. MSc Drug Development and my course, it's based on your interests. For me, I was very interested in going into corporate, no matter how what the hustle is, no matter how much I have to strive. There'll be a lot of ladders I have to climb, a lot of performance that I have to match with. So I was interested in doing that. So that's why I specifically chose this course. Even if you choose drug development or MSc Medical Affairs, there are so many opportunities in corporate. That's what I have to mention. I did MSc Medical Affairs. That is a separate department in pharmacy, in the corporate companies, in big pharmas. But I'm working in regulatory affairs. So that's the beauty, you are not restricted by a single department that you have to work in. And I also know people who have done drug development in my cohort. That person, instead of working in a specific department, now that person is working in medical affairs. And also now after that, that person moved to clinical operations. So there's a long beauty in it. Another person is right now working in phase 1 clinical trials as associate manager. So there's a lot of good opportunities in corporate as well. So just don't go by the name of the course. After that course, in that course, you will be learning so many things. So you don't have to restrict yourself by just by thinking, oh, I'm studying drug development, I'm going to be only in PV, or maybe I'll be in clinical operations. No, it's based on your skill sets. It's based on how you are seamlessly able to transfer your skill sets. You can move to one department and then thereafter to another, then to another. So it's all based on that, so you don't have to worry. OSPAP altogether, it's a great course, it's a great life career, and also great opportunities on that side. From OSPAP, if you are getting bored, you don't want to move into, you don't want to continue working as a hospital pharmacist or a community pharmacist, always you can come back to a great career in corporate as well. So that's how it works. It's like a great delicate balance that you just have to maintain. Just don't bother too much into, like, which exact course you're choosing. Just make sure that you're choosing a right course, a right which is of interest to you. That's why I say right course which is of interest to you, and then a right university, right location, good faculty, good experience, work experiences that you can get, internship opportunities. So all of those things needs to be considered. Okay. And yeah, I'll be taking a few more questions and then I'll be dropping off. So here I can see there are a few more questions asking, can I do MSc Medical Affairs after B Pharma? I think yes. There is no restriction like you have to be a PharmD after completing for doing the MSc Medical Affairs. So B Pharma is a eligible course, I guess. So yeah, because there are people who joined other cohorts with B Pharma. So Never stop yourself. Send in your applications, and it is based on the course director who's going to choose you. So go for it. I wish you all the luck. And what is the total fee for MSc Medical Affairs? Okay. I didn't get any scholarships. Skings rarely offers any scholarship. My course was 28,000 pounds when you convert it, and also the tax that I had to pay for transferring the money from India to UK. The course amount was 30 lakhs. The fees itself, the whole migration, the charges that I paid is completely something else. It's like 60 lakhs that I'm talking about. That's because me and my partner, we came together. That's why it's 60 lakhs. For a normal person, for an individual, for a student who comes, if you are I think the fees have gone up this year. I did my course in 2021, 2022. That's the year. Right now we're speaking 2024, 2025. The course fees would have obviously gone up. So I'm assuming it would be somewhere around 33 lakhs Indian monies. So do have a check. So I didn't get any scholarship to be honest, but this is the money that I paid. And is there universities and companies that are tied up for job opportunities like India, or we have to find by our own? Hmm. So that depends. There are courses in UK that I have mentioned in my previous videos where they kind of offer job internships with the companies, uh, but you don't. They don't essentially speak with the companies, but you have to go and do the internship. So that's part of the course. In my case, that was very interesting because medical affairs, drug development, and clinical pharmacology, two of these. Um, courses, they were giving internship. So I got to do an internship with a big pharma. There I went and spoke with the leaders in that company, professionals in that company, networked with them. So that was a great opportunity. So there are industries and also academics that who are tied up. They don't essentially give you like job opportunities, they let you do internships. So those are two different things. Yeah. So yeah, just try and look for courses where this can be done together, like you can study while you can do the internship. So last question. I'm confused. If I don't clear OSPAP in first attempt, will I get a visa rejection, or can I do any other jobs in any other sector? Oh my god, I don't know about that. So that's why on the safe side, I would go for the MSc. That is a 12 months course. So even if I'm not able to pass the exam in the first go, I still have time to clear it because I can still avail my post study work visa. So I've got 2 years extra. In that time, I can do my internship and take maybe a 6 months extra or a 1 year extra to clear my exam and then move into the licensing program. So I hope that would be my safe side. If you are scared, like if you don't clear it in first go, I would recommend the 12 months course. But again, don't take it from me. I haven't done this course. All I know is what I read as well as see on YouTube or Google. So don't take my word. Please do have a look. So please know about the 9 months as well as the 12 months options and choose wisely. And my interest is not any course. A I want to just a course after I had got a job in UK. Oh my god, it's very confusing. I don't understand. Please make a video about OSPAP with tips of clearing exam. Definitely, Junaid. I am going to do that. It should be coming very soon. Once I do, I will post it on the video on the channel as well as make a post out of it. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do it. So lots of questions about OSPAP. Thanks for that. And can you make a video about clinical research? Obviously. So you want to know about clinical research opportunities in UK. So is it based on academics alone or any opportunities related to clinical research? Is it what you want, Sheikh Zahid? And yeah, thank you so much for these questions. Once we get response from Sheikh Zahid, I'm going to maybe end this call, but I'll take a few minutes to thank all of you for joining me in such a short notice. It was fantastic talking to all of you, and a lot of questions, a lot of interactions. I'm just very happy to be having this family that we built, and hope all of you are successful. if we don't like speak again, maybe I'll have live more often from now on, because I like this interaction. And in that case, we will be able to speak very soon. Hope all of your applications go well. And yeah, Sheikh Zahid has responded that everything about clinical research, obviously, so it's just not based in UK, but he would like to know a lot about clinical research, definitely. So I'm going to cover that. And also, Junaid, which can I do for job satisfaction? Medical affairs or drug development or SPAP? Okay, it depends on you. The short answer, long answer, I for me it was corporate. In corporate, I don't mind if I was working in medical affairs, drug development, or in regulatory affairs. But yeah, just to be clear, there is no department called drug development as such. Drug development would be maybe research and development, but the drug development people who do this course can also work in medical affairs, regulatory affairs, PV. So just be clear on that. There is no department as drug development. There is research and development, which is something different. So you become a scientist to work there, you need more than just IMSc, you need more PhDs and stuffs, work experience. So that's different. So for me, it is corporate versus pharmacy. For me, it was always corporate. Having that secure 9 to 5 job, desk based job was enough for me. People who have more empathy and like to deal with customers, they like to deal with patients on a regular basis, they like to go into this field of being in the pharmacy. So that's the option. So these are two different things based on our interests. And also, can you mention your Instagram ID, please? Yeah, sure. Mine is a open Instagram channel, so you can just pop my name. It's Raki double I Krishna. Oops, I spelled my own name wrong. So I'm going to redact it. It's Rakhi and Krishna. So yeah, if you have further questions, just come and talk to me in the channel itself. In under any videos, if you have more comments, just keep on sharing the comments with me, because I regularly check these comments. It's just that I don't have time to make videos. So that's why I wanted to have a live session with you. And if you drop me a hi in Instagram and share your queries, I may not be immediately responding to the query, but I'll take a note of that and maybe come to another live like this, or make a video that would help you. So, two things from here. I'm going to make a video about clinical research and also about OSPAP. So, that will be coming into my channel very soon. Junaid, I wish I could, but I'll try. If it would be more convenient that we share more information via YouTube, or maybe via this chat. Also, I wanted to just drop a link to my top mate. So that is where, if you want to connect with me, you can. Just dropping that here on the channel. So this is this is a link to my topmate io. This is a place where you can request for any services. If you have more questions and want to have like a personal one-to-one chat with me, and you want me to have a look at more important stuffs which is relevant to you, you can use this service, which is given on my name at topmate io, and there we can have more discussions which is personalized and customized to your needs. And obviously, Sheikh Zahid, I haven't forgotten also about the fellowship program on clinical toxicology. Definitely. So, 3 videos coming up soon. Thank you so much for this interaction. And it's almost time. I hope you have a nice evening wherever you are based. And speak to you next time. Till then, ciao. Bye.